was just saying in the break that Tubbs has got quite an impressive play style. I think that he took the fight smartly, but I think Make just got the better of him. So it'll be interesting to see how he does in this one.
Yeah, absolutely, and Frozen as well. Took out 2 of those last 5 plays with that massive play off that springboard as well.
Yeah.
Maybe in the mix.
Area, that situation was one of them had to make a move eventually, right? And so I feel like Frozen's gone, you know what, like there's 2 players left, I know who they are, I know they're good players, I have to isolate one. I have to go and try and do something. The unfortunate side of it is that Make's got the RPG.
I think the guided.
Yeah, the guided RPG. It just goes, you're a sitting duck, see you later, man. Like, so I think that there's portions of the argument to say that this time round, if situations are reversed, if it's the same situation, maybe not so unlucky. Who knows?
Well, that's some wonderful insight, but I think the million-dollar question, the most important one for both of you, is how does Joel 10 do in this second round?
I'm going to take the bat on that one.
Oh, okay.
10. I'm going to call him in at 10.
Really?
Yeah, that's not too bad. That's a result, nonetheless.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely calling 10.
Considering you're the one who, remember the first question was asked about Joel, was immediately like, no, his strategy's not going to be successful going forward. It's not going to be the case. And I'm sitting going, no, there's a case for Joel if he's able to, make these adjustments. I'm going to throw Joel under the bus and say, I think he'll be outside the 25. I don't think he's going to make it over the 25.
Well, obviously I'm not the expert like you guys, but I reckon he's going to come first. I'm backing Joel 10 to hide and find the nooks and the crannies, and obviously he probably will have to find a kill somewhere, which is going to be 100% better than his last round. But I don't know, something about this kid. I like this kid.
You like this kid?
Yeah, you pointed him out early on, didn't you? We're over here talking about Make, and you're on a new level, just being like, Jojo, man, like I'm calling it. Jojo's going to win the whole thing.
Yeah, maybe running and hiding in the bushes is relatable.
Well, to be fair, we did see two other members doing that, or 2 other players doing that. They eventually got found and shot. I guess you could say they were hunted down, but in the end, they were eventually taken away.
Look, I guess at that point, you're looking at possibly that's a little... I don't like overusing the word meta because I feel like we've used it a lot to describe things in North America already, but the fact that we've seen 3 people hide in bushes already kind of gives me the indication that is maybe how they've won a couple of games.
Yeah, I would say that is generally how they would actually play, because they'll be imitating other people's plays as well. At some point in time, I imagine they were walking around having a good time in the Oro Valley, thinking that, this is good, I'm really enjoying this place, it's got a lot to offer, and then someone just shoots them with a shotgun from a bush, and they go, that's a great plan, I'm going to sit in a bush from now on, and sure enough, we've seen it now be played by the North Americans.
Yeah, and when you start to adapt with other people's play styles, that's when it starts to become redundant, right? Because you can only use it so many times before people start adjusting to it and being like, you know what? I'm just going to shoot that bush just in case.
Just to make sure. I mean, double tap. If no one's there, that's fine. 9 out of 10, you're out in the open either way. Barry's down very low. Immediately got shot there. Johan wants to go for the shot there, but will find the kill in the end. Did manage to pick up a rare scar off the bat. So definitely very lucky for Johan, who's found himself a fantastic start with the full shield. Already 2 of the charge-ups there inside as well. So he's off to a great start, even looking towards that late game side of things.
Yeah, PSI 100 needs to be careful because he's about to meet head-to-head with John. And surely you're not going to try and take that fight. Like, he might... do you reckon he heard? Do you reckon he heard all the bullets flying?
Yeah, he might have. At the same time, he's got some shield on the side of PSI 100. He's got some weapons, maybe not the best along the line, and you don't know what Johan has up in his arsenal at this point in time. You might look at it and go, okay, sure, you know, here's my cards, what have you got? And next thing you know, you see the double aces and go, that's not fair. So Johan is walking away, I think, in the opposite direction. You might get a drop. PSI 100 might have the drop in this situation because he does have the high ground, can see him walking around. But we are moving on to a different story around the map. Rotting Beauty, beautiful name. It's just looking around to see if he can find anything. Leonardo is around his general vicinity, but is enjoying the fact that he's able to pick up some shields finally.
It's just gonna... I feel like it is going to be even slower than what we saw last map, and it's one thing that I've noticed a lot in North America, not only in this game, but when it starts to get a little bit deeper into a series, they start to actually take their foot off the pedal, and they just kind of relax and go, okay, we need to be really careful. We need to tread with caution because the top 5 finish compared to 10 to 15 to 20 is it's black and white, right?
Heaven and earth.
It's so different that you can't even put it on the scale where when the game's said and done, you have to try and finish up top, and it looks like Snipe God is not going to allow Rotting to have any sort of say.
Oh, even has the emote at the end there as well.
Sprinkles a little bit of salt all over the body. Oh yes, please take this kill. Oh no, and that is an opportunity that you have to take. That's gone absolutely begging, and I feel like we saw that a couple of times last map as well.
Yep. I do want to touch on what FaZe Snipe God did there. He laid down the trap, he sat there, waited for it to go off, and then came in for the kill afterwards. So that was, not only that was that patient, it was cunning as well. It was sneaky. All these little things that this guy has been doing throughout the time. Finally, we do have the first zone shrink, and as you look around the map, everyone's still relatively spread out, and that's something that is a bit different in comparison to the Mediterraneans as well. They tend to have a few clumped up areas. Everyone's pretty congested to a degree in comparison to the North Americans, who are still running around the map, picking up their loot and getting towards that late game with more members around.
It's been... Oh, hang on, that's a free kill if ever I've seen it. Tubbs has been caught out by Jesus McGee. What a name. That is unbelievable.
It's just a sudden... You're literally just shaking your head right now. But McGee is looking for Tubbs. Tubbs is making the run around at this moment in time. Spartan is also in the general vicinity, and Tubbs just has the... Oh! McGee's in trouble. They're throwing out as many of those as possible. It has already been boxed in. Spartan has jumped towards the side. Went for a jump, but is going to miss. The shotgun's been pushed out, but Spartan does find the kill in the end. And there we go. We do have FaZe God also being taken out. Tubbs now taking pot shots onto Spartan from the view of the house.
This is really interesting. So the encounter that we saw earlier with Snipe God and his foe, I can't remember the name that just came up.
That was the one that happened previously, wasn't it?
And the problem right there is both of them didn't let go of what was an uphill battle at the very least. Both of them were in an uphill battle, and now they're both out of the map. So that's something I'm going to touch on later on once we've got a little bit of downtime, because you have to know when to hold them, and you've got to know when to fold them.
Yeah, you've just been waiting to use that, haven't you?
I have.
You've been sitting there, and I just feel like it's been growing in you, going, just waiting for that one moment. I'll let you have it. I'll let you have a manic.
That's my point, because for me it's a little bit frustrating to see, right? Because both of them have fallen out of the map early because they wouldn't give up that ground, because they wouldn't give up that fight. And so now they haven't even finished in the top 40.
Yeah.
That's a real concern. Only one of them got the kill. Sometimes you really do just have to cut your losses and just try and fight and live to fight another day.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Go for that tactical retreat. Find yourself in a better position, and then go for the re-engage. And ideally, you'd think, hey, you know, I thought FaZe Sniper God was actually one of the better players as well. The most of the players that I've been seeing him play. Again, he's been dropped out early. Rod and Beauty just gets completely run down. MMA Abraham able to find him with some nice play with a springboard, and then was just unrelenting with the firing afterwards.
That was... If you watch how Abraham... Yeah, see, it's contagious. It's contagious. The way that he played that then was really, like, that was calculated, right? Saw the player there, knows that you can actually land on that ledge on the top of that roof, and you don't have to build anything to sit on a platform. Gets the free peek, and unfortunately, old mate Beauty just isn't ready for it. Not even seeing what's going on. Neither will Venom with Geo just on the other side of the hill. It'll be the thank you very much. Free kill and the upgrade for some of the weaponry maybe, but what a start for Geo.
You were just talking about calculated. That was also understood that that's the Venom. Venom was in that direction, doing shots, letting him know exactly where he was. Just sat underneath the hill, waited for his moment, and took the shot. Franklin now is the one who's under fire by Little Ninja. I like that name. It's a pretty decent name, Little Ninja. Good job with your choice of words or your choice of names. And Franklin now just seems to be holding his position, probably intelligent as he doesn't have the high ground. And springboard away right on out of there. It's kind of funny just watching him go whoop,
I feel like this is about to be the Anakin kind of Obi-Wan scene, because he's like, you know what, I do have the high ground now, I'm behind you, and Lin caught me off now. Little Ninja is now underneath Franklin, and Franklin's going for the hunt, going for the chase, and might just be caught out as well. Surely they're going to be able to see each other eventually. Now the build is on. Who can get onto that higher area, gain the kind of access that they need to take the free shots? Well, Ninja a little bit unsure of what he wants to do, but Franklin's buggered off out of there. He is completely gone, but is he just readjusting to go back to his little springboard?
He could be listening on the stream and just following your advice, Manic. Gotta know when to fold him. Started to say, yeah, I'm out of it. I'm just not gonna do this anymore. Little Ninja is like, where'd you go, man? Come back.
How did it go?
I've been too many things. He came back around.
He's listening to me. He's listening, and there's absolutely no way he's going to expect that. He actually pushes him completely off the edge, somehow still standing on. Little Ninja is caught out in the open and still alive, building to save his life. Franklin is holding down the fire, will get a small portion of the high ground until Little Ninja does try to make back the lost ground, but this is the problem. Mr. Pilers? Plays? I couldn't even see what that was. Oh, that's the free kill. That is... Oh, Little Ninja!
Shots.
Still alive!
The Guardian Angel is with Little Ninja at this moment in time. He's saying, thank you very much. And he's continuing with the playstyle. I'm not doing it again. You only get it once in a while. Mr. Plays, though, who's going in for the aggressive move onto Franklin, who had the shot play. He just takes him down. Godlike, thy name is Mr. Plays. And he's going to be very happy in that situation there.
So, what it seems like are their sieges are impeccable. That's the second time we've seen that from a high-situated play. Someone used the springboard to their advantage and land directly on the opponent's, perfectly. And it's just a free kill every day of the week. Now, not only that, has so much upgraded equipment, could actually take that fight onto Little Ninja if he does see him out in the open. I don't know whether his third-person perspective could have seen that just then, but Little Ninja, he's legging it.
He's folded. He's out of there. Oh, he might be caught out here, but the structures will stop Mr. Players from continuing, which loses his shield as well from that extra drop damage, so he's probably cursing himself a little bit on the side. And now he's going to have to do the long hightail as well to get in. 4 members outside of that zone as well. And there's Make finds Cappy Condon. What a name, Condon.
Yeah, that threw you for a second, didn't it?
It did for a second.
Well, for a second, it's not going to happen because is he caught out? Where were those shots coming from? Oh, there was someone coming from the side.
Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't even see that then. I just saw him taking damage. And I'm like, there is a wall there. What is going on? Anyway, he catches him out from the side. It's actually Lil Ninja now joining the fray. Cappy, there's absolutely no way that he's going to be able to make it out of this alive. If Lil Ninja stays alive, he's actually going to go aggressive here, Cappy, to try and find the kill. Mr. Plays as well might just be able to find the trade quick enough. Look at this. Lil Ninja, he's too worried about the player coming from top. Cappy hasn't seen him. Surely he can't actually see the shoulder. He's still trying to tap away. Lil Ninja is just hiding for his dear life, but Cappy, with the high ground, should surely be able to execute on that, which he does do fine as well. But now he's got to worry about Mr. Plays.
Switch over to the mobile.
Now this is that idea of before positioning, monitoring where your opponents are coming from, where you have to worry about the threats at that exact moment in time. And if you're not monitoring them, you might be in trouble. Mr. Plays does have the extra HP, but Cappy is taking quite a bit of damage, but immediately jumps on that propeller and gets right on out of there. Nice little crap. He's still within range and firing, and he's still going for the shots there. He might be the lens that gets another hit, going for that long-range snipes. Are you going to be channeling Alex right now? Immediately puts up.
Oh my God, Cappy!
No, he's still going.
How has he managed that? Mr. Players will be absolutely kicking himself. Cappy would have been on 1 HP, but gets away by the skin of his teeth, and now that's plenty. He'll take that and run with it. He will be able to make it to the zone in time as well, and that actually puts a bit of attention back onto Mr. Players. So this is the second time we've seen players coming from the outside, and I believe it starts to tick by 2 every second now. Tubbs finding himself another kill, and he was the man I was starting to talk about. He might just be the anti-hero.
The anti-hero. Bit of a Deadpool coming across there, and I think with Tubbs though, he's actually godlike in this map. He's actually changed up that playstyle. He is looking for those kills this time around. Or maybe he just had the godlike tag and he's saying wanted to do. But he's found 3 kills, which means he has been active around the map. Does have a good spread within his arsenal. Does have the magic box, which means he'll be able to pick up and hold shields. Unfortunately, doesn't have anything on him at the moment. He dropped the magic box. He decided to pick up the grenade launcher instead.
Potato, right?
I get where he's coming from. I mean, you sit there and you go, I've got no shield in this one, I'm holding onto it, but...
Okay, so this is interesting. Yeah, Cappy, he spotted Make, hasn't taken the shots. Again, this is coming down to the patience. Patience is a virtue. Will it pay off, though? That's the question. We've seen a lot of times it actually punish the North Americans because they wait too long for the kill, and they manage to get away into safety. Surely not.
Oh, yes! He's still going.
I've called it at 10. I've called it at 10. I'm holding on to that. It's going to be Johan who's caught out in the open. He's got 2 players that he might need to be worried about. I think Tubbs is too far away to take that fight, so that's okay. But Johan, he still needs to be careful of Make and make he was the animal from the previous, and only in the clutch moment did he need to pull out the big guns, and I don't think he's going to take that fight. Again, no one to fold him.
Exactly.
Cut your losses.
Make as well seems to have that game sense just in mind, just saying, I'm not going to look for these fights. I don't need to at this moment in time. I've got a decent amount of weapons. I'm going to keep on farming up, make sure I can get there. Why did you have to point that one out to me? Yeah, that savage boy.
That looks like a little bit of a trace there.
You reckon?
Nah, surely not.
You can't be. Ooh, wait a second.
Hang on.
I mean, he's if it's a trace, it's a bad one.
That's interesting. Anyway, the story will unfold from there, but it kind of looked like he was looking straight through the tree at him. Maybe there's a low graphic setting, and
that's possible.
You never know.
Knows the trick of the trade. Or the tricks of the trades.
There are plenty of tricks of trades, but he has decided to build up that savage boy, and now can try and...
How long can you say boy?
No, I've done that once before and never again. Never again.
Fair enough. A strike out in the open, finding the shots as well. That savage boy doesn't want to take those shots. Has jumped up above, immediately retreating into the nice, cozy hub of his bastion. looking to shield up at the moment. Goes and getting it back into place. Has got a decent amount of shield loaded up and saved in there as well. Strake's just chilling out, waiting for his moment to strike. Trix, someone that we haven't actually seen. There's a few names out there. I mean, Psycho Toad, interesting name choice. Tubbs is also coming from the behind on that side there. Strake has finally built up around to try and get some extra high ground, but he's just going to be backing away in the end. Yeah, folding it at that point in time.
Yeah, he might be folding, but he needs to be careful of Make. I don't think he realises how close he might actually be. So while that map's up, you can actually see how close they are together, and that might be his downfall. But this is interesting. That Savage boy actually has the center play zone and has a lot of mats to play with. However, Strake might be able to just pick him out from the rafters here. I think he just managed to spot where he was. Surely not. That's got to be the shot directly on the head. This could be apt. Oh my goodness. Please, for the love of everything that is holy and Mary, just take the shot. It's right there. The head is waiting to be popped.
This is just, now, like, he's pasting the turkey and then putting it back in the oven. Pulling it out, we're like, alright, cool, can we eat the turkey now? No, I'm going to put it back in the damn oven.
And guess what happened? Do you remember what I said literally 5 minutes ago? The North American scene, they are a little bit too patient. They wait a little bit too long to take a shot.
Gotta trust those instincts.
You have to. His scope was on him for a good maybe 2 seconds there. Just take the shot, my friend. You look, you're no worse off.
Yeah, exactly. Especially because you had the high ground at that point in time. Ended up not being able to get anything out of it and actually falling down. And Lord Darvox now seems to be center stage against Santa Luz. Does go for the shot there, does manage to take out some structures, but not real damage at this point in time. The extra shielding advantage is going there. Does manage to get a decent hit there. Knocks down Lord Darvox a fair bit. He's continuing to keep up his shielding. He's jumping down point blank range, and he takes out Lord Darvox, who didn't even really fire a shot.
No, don't really need to. Not like it really matters, you know, 1v1. It's only to make it into the top 10. All I want to say is, I haven't seen Joel die yet. I swear.
Yeah, he's still going.
If he'll make it. You know what? It's the story of the little engine that could, and he will continue to do so. But
one more kill. Come on, Joel. Don't be you.
It's Nemo taking on Charlie, and Charlie's out in the open. We saw this a lot from the Mediterranean region, but somehow Charlie comes out on top. Nemo had everything he needed, but it doesn't matter, because King, he was waiting in the sidelines, he was waiting in the rafters. Joel's finally gone down, but in the top 10, so it's not all love and lost.
That's it, you were right. Now the question is, was it luck or was it strategy?
This man's pure strategy. He is a god among men, I promise you.
Fair enough.
Oh, Tubbs has been an absolute menace with everything so far. He's found himself 3 kills, and all he's doing, he just continues to impress with the kind of strategy that he decides to take on. Wow. Okay, that would have been a really nice shot.
If it had landed. Unfortunately, not the case there. But I think the big thing here, we're looking at Santa Luz 55. He's actually very good at his tactical retreats. Puts out the anti-magic shield using that as well. Must have collected a decent amount of golden brick module. As you can see, he's got the shield there. Tubbs is waiting for it to fall down so he can actually get in there and start attacking. Santa Luz has now built himself up, and he's like, yep, see you later, mate. I do have this one here. I like how they do that. Throws out the rocket launcher at the last second and then chooses to jump onto the paraglider. So this is actually an interesting strategy they use. Mr. Plays and Geo are going up head to head against each other, but Geo with no HP is the one that will be taken down. And Mr. Plays, and someone that we didn't see in the first game, but probably someone that we need to watch out for. The Golden Orb available now to Tubbs, and we know he likes to sit back, so this is actually fitting his playstyle perfectly.
Yeah, if he can find himself a nice little piece of real estate, if he can start to build up, you know, make the hotel kind of building that we like to see, he might be able to just sit back and relax for a while, but not Psycho Toad or that Savage Boy. They're taking an absolute whopping right now. Tubbs as well, he's using this moment, this time to actually reposition and get completely out of the fire, but Tubbs is going to go ahead and take down the last standing support, and that's going to crumble that Savage Boy out into the open. Tubbs has to take this right now. He's going to be able to isolate that Savage Boy, and somehow he manages to make it behind the rock and readjust with more materials to build back up. Now he's just got to make sure that he keeps that structure in place.
As you can see though, with that, Gatling gun has the ability to continue to push out that damage. Also has a little bit of that. Their rockets are being now fired at Tubbs. He's the one who's under fire. Managed to find a sneaky little chest chilling on the side there. Now he's rearranging his arsenal. Has picked up an epic AK-47 for his trouble as well. And he's continuing to move around. But that circle is very small at this point in time. And you can see the differences here between the Mediterraneans and North Americans as well. Typically, when the circle is this small, these guys are in each other's faces, shooting up. Tubbs manages to get another kill as well. This man is a menace to be dealt with. That Savage Boy up in the air looking for his own opportunity. Will he be able to find someone to do a point-blank range shotgun shot that we've seen so effective as before? But I don't think he will be able to find too much as Santa Luz is now the one who's going up against Kingdom.
Well,
do you see him? King, do you see him?
King.
It's a king.
It's a king. King is good enough. It was actually fortunate enough for him there that he manages to spot King. He didn't even mean to, I don't think. He was trying to run up, and it just so happened that King caught the pixel foot back down. But that's good use of the movement there. Tubbs needs to be careful with that shot coming off. It's going to completely open him up to what will be another RPG launch if he decides to take it. It's going to be an aggressive play, launching himself up into the air. And can he be kicked out of the sky? My goodness, that's going to be so much damage done. Oh, Tubbs has just hit a shot in mid-air with the RPG and can now realign, look to get in a little bit more of a better position. He's put himself perfectly into the top 4 position.
And that is the first time we've seen a successful RPG from the springboard kill put it into play. Tubbs is really showing us the limits of this game and its current meta. That was just dirty. That was dirty.
That's just perfect timing. Tubbs will be so mad at that, but the thing is, King played that perfectly. He could not have had that in any better of a position. Tubbs had no clue, right? He had to try and play for that one piece of structure, and unfortunately, it's exactly where King is behind him. However, he's now taking a little bit of a belting, rather. Psycho Toad's literally like, you know what?
I'm happy here.
I'm just gonna AFK, man. Like you guys do.
He's got a good loadout as well. He's got an epic, a legendary or a gold AK and a golden orb as well. So he's going to be sitting there happy and dandy until he does need to take on the fight. Let these two get weaker instead. Santa losing King is really want to jump in for another fight. Is this one of those moments where you say, hey, hold him or fold him? I don't even think you can fold in this situation.
No, I actually really like the way Psycho Toad's played this. Has not made a single noise since all of this battle's been going on. He knows he's got the zone, and he is just sitting and waiting patiently, sitting in the corner, waiting possibly for King to spring his trap. Will he be able to find it? King has no clue that he is behind him, but eventually they have to go, well, hang on a second. We're fighting each other. Where's the third?
Yeah.
Like, where he can't be anywhere else, because at the moment they've cleared out every single piece of structure that there is on the map in this zone. So he's either outside of the zone or he's hiding in the house somewhere. But it doesn't make a difference, because this is the battle that will decide, rather, the top 2, which again is a huge portion of those points. King has somehow been able to get in behind him. They just continue to impress the playstyle. Sandy has just made his way around the rock only in the nick of time. But look at the HP. He doesn't have a choice. He'll be taken down outside of the zone, but still, it's not all bad. Psycho Toad now, will he come in for the execute? Will he finish off what has been quite an impressive play, to be honest?
Yeah, and you can see these guys are looking for the mobility plays, love their coke propellers, looking to reposition consistently with that. And now King is just trying to figure out, alright, well, where did he go? Like you said, he's been hiding in plain sight this entire time. Everyone's been looking at the structures, dealing with the threats that are in front of them. Psycho Toad sat back in the house. The piece of, I could say, scenery that should be there. And now it's just a matter of who gets the zone. because King is more than happy to sit back as well, relax within his own self-built tower. If the zone ends up on the house, Psycho Toad arguably has the advantage. Now the question is, does King have any rockets available for him to just go, you know what, I'm going to blow that house to Kingdom Come and show you, Psycho Toad, what happens when you decide to sit back? And he does not.
He's got one RPG, and he's got to hope that he's in that corner of the house. He's not, and that is going to be the only give, the only tell that Psycho Toad doesn't know where King is either, unless he finds the tiny angle. Does Psycho Toad? No, Psycho Toad's gone the wrong way. Surely King can't just find him out in the open. This could be an unbelievable finish. Psycho Toad has absolutely no clue where he is. It's going to be a battle of who can survive longer, and it has to be Psycho Toad. He has the armor and he has the HP. Unless King decides to drop down on top of him, there is absolutely no way he can win this. Psycho Toad will see this out for the W. It is 8 points the difference. They need to go for the kill, and Psycho Toad, he will sit there happily, and that will be it. Psycho Toad will come out first place as King has fought valiantly, but not close enough. Surely any minute.
You have to also look at it. There we go. The shielding was too much in the end, and Psycho Toad takes the win, which what you can say is a bit of an anticlimactic finish. Not really going to be him that takes it out. Going to be the Storm, but it was strategic. It was intelligent, and sometimes that's what happens when you choose to take the fights. You lose out on your resources. You don't have the extra shield, and that's exactly what Psycho had. Why am I going to take fights when I can just sit on the resources I have? The med strat is something that's viable in other games, and it's viable here as well.
Yeah, I mean the fact that it's 8, you know, like it's 8 extra kills to come first. Right? There's 8 kills between second and first. So why would you bother if people are fighting? You don't need the kills. You need to finish higher.
Especially when you're on the top 3 at that point in time. There's no way. Top 3, all right, cool. Well, I can only get maximum 1 extra point.
Yep, like it doesn't make sense to risk that when you know you've got, like, even at that point, you'd still risk the fact that you've got the armor and you've got the HP, regardless of knowing what King has. You may as well play for it. It doesn't really make a difference, but small place here is what makes the difference at the start of the game. People being eliminated like Snipe God, and then like this play here was unreal. Unfortunately, you don't get to see the movement from Abraham coming off of the springboard, but still, even that, you know, we were touching on how I think strategical that is.
There was actually 2 shots there. Immediate land, hit right off the back. And that's little Ninja being taken down. Shotguns are being used. We were talking before in that first match, there were a lot of snipers being used. Now it seems to have actually changed around. Shotguns seem to be the name of the game, and RPGs is the mix coming around. Tubbs also had an excellent match this game around as well. Unfortunately, the RPG was the one that managed to pick him up there. Going back to it seems to be a bit of deja vu when Make managed to take out Frozen in that final circle as well. And here's a very final bit at the end. Psycho Toad just having that extra HP and taking it home.
Yeah, it was just enough, and as you can see, 53 players joining in on the server, and I mean, you know, again, we see the bottom, I would say the bottom 20, 25 with next to no kills, you know, maybe 5 kills in amongst all of them, and then it just completely starts to go up and up and up as we hit the top 25.
Definitely a skewed bell curve if you were to put those statistics on a graph.
Well, you'll be able to see in not even a jiffy as it starts to scroll on through. So there you go, starting to hit towards the 2 kills each. Kill on the Cappy, who arguably played okay, and that's where a large portion of the kills have come through. Make, Geo and Charlie, who'd played quite well, and that of course is the large chunk right there, and it just goes to show that you do not need a lot of kills to finish first. You just have to be smart.
That's right. That idea of the non-aggressive playstyle does have its merit, and we have finally seen, I mean, it took, what, 5 games for us to actually get to the point that we can say, well, does the sit back, relax, and chill strategy play out and work? There you go, right there, definitely did.
Unfortunately, Jojo was not the one to do it.
I know.
Yeah, a little bit heartbreaking there, but Psycho Toad, as he was going into that last 2, the last 3, you guys mentioned that he is playing it quite masterfully, and that 1 kill wasn't even the one he needed to win.
Yes.
He just kind of sat there, got in the right spot at the right time, and took it out.
Kingmaker. That sort of situation. You play the mastermind games, the strategy of it all, rather than being like, no, I'm not. You guys can sit around with your guns and weapons and everything you need to do. I'm just gonna sit back in my seat that I've created my own with 2 stun grenades on the side or 2 stun traps chilling out on the side.
With battle royales, we say this quite a lot, but was there a factor of luck? Because we did see him run out of his hiding location. He was, there's high ground and then there's him stuck on the ground while, he could get slapped at any moment. Doesn't get picked up, manages to make his way alive and then win the round.
Look, I did say that he had a great strategy in place. I didn't say that he was perfect. That's the big thing that we could say. There was a bit of a misplay for him to go, I'm going to go run out and go for a round, because if King just decided to look down there and was actually on top of his own playstyle when he was going to look for be aggressive, he could have found him, taken those pot shots, taken out that shield, and then it would have been a completely different ballgame. Because when you look at what was available for King versus our good old friend,
Psycho Toad?
Psycho Toad, that's
gotcha.
it, mate. Yep, Psycho Toad. Wow, you can tell it's starting to get late there. The situation that had occurred was he had the med packs versus the normal bandages, which once the snowstorm collapses in on you, becomes a big problem. Purely because you can only heal up 15, whereas if it's timed right, coming across from
the med.
Yes.
I got you.
From the King, from the King, the med is timed right. You'll be able to actually heal up to 100%, while Psycho Toad's struggling to keep himself up there, and the snowstorm will take him out.
Yeah, there's 2 arguments to be had there. Psycho Toad, yes, he played that masterfully, because while everyone was worried about what was going on around them, he was like, I've made camp, no more. Then there's the other point that I don't think that's Psycho Toad's problem with him running out. I think that that's perfectly fine. He had to try and find where the last player was. Why isn't King watching that? Why isn't King keeping his eyes around everywhere to make sure that if he makes even the slightest move, he hasn't seen him the entire time, and all of a sudden he's just running around like, that has to be executed on there. That's my personal thought.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. Looks like the North American field is a little larger than we first expected, but 3 is the magic number, and we have our 3rd and final map of the North American region coming up after this.
I'll be right back. And I'm back. Let's get this off on. Hey nigga, where you at?
On the way to the mall.
Oh nigga, damn nigga, we was having a party. You ain't coming? Cause
Yeah, you know.
Cause whatchamacallit, JoJo daughter birthday today.
Who?
JoJo daughter, nigga.
I don't care about this girl.
Alright, nigga, I was just asking.
I'm going shop, nigga. I just got paid last night.
Alright, nigga.
voicemail of 40954392224.
Hey, come and get me. I'm trying to go shopping too. I got lucky because that nigga had a flamethrower. Damn, yo. I didn't even think that shit was gonna happen, B. What the fuck? Huh? That's the nigga that killed me? Yes, fuck it. If I think I don't think he killed me. I killed myself on accident. It's alright. What's up?
My dude!
Yo, you can hear me?
Don't call me dude!
What?
Turn your mic! Bro!
Yo, if y'all got Discord, I'm gonna show y'all my name. P2.
Yo!
Yeah, what's up?
Yo!
Yeah, what's up?
P2!
Yo, what's up?
P2!
Oh, fuck. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with this shit?
P2!
What's up? Hey, nigga. What the hell? Hello?
P2!
What's up?
Bro! P2, cuz! P2!
And I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna stream later up in customs. Well, I might stream later in customs.